Hi everyone, we are Team Food Allergen app. We are developing an app for restaurants to advertise themselves as allergy-friendly places. Our idea was inspired by people we know who suffer with allergies, and this began our journey into the project. From our market research, we have noticed a trend where people with food allergies lack communications with the restaurants. Our app hopes to bridge that gap. As you can see, we have a two-sided market. We began exploring the customer side of the market first. We started asking questions to close relatives and friends and eventually gained enough confidence to speak to people on the streets. We received reassuring feedback from these interviews. People expressed frustration over finding the right places to eat, as well as the fear of falling sick if they didn't eat the right food. We then studied and interviewed the restaurant side of market and noticed that restaurants too would like to market themselves to people who suffer with food allergies. Interviewing both sides of the market was an interesting experience. We met restaurant owners who were eager and competitive and others who simply did not see the benefit. On the customer side of the market, we mostly received a high demand for our product. Pricing was one of our most challenging decisions. We debated over whether to charge the customer or the restaurant. We eventually decided to charge the restaurant, learning from the mistakes of the young table. By continuing to interview restaurants, we developed the skills to pose the right questions in order to gain knowledge of the inner workings of a restaurant. Through this, we eventually found Fernando, a nice guy and the owner of the Italian restaurant The Season Provedor. We met him a few times and learned that he would like to attract more customers to his restaurant as well as understand the new needs to make his business more appealing. Talking to people on both sides of the market helped us determine who our paying customers were, which in our case are the restaurants. We defined our value proposition and our pricing by comparing the cost of monthly advertisement for a restaurant on social media. Upon further investigation, we decided to use a freemium pricing strategy to attract as many restaurants to use our app as possible. Through our work this semester, we now have a sound understanding of how to think about startups. In the following few videos, each member of the team has shared their personal learning experience through this project.
The most surprising thing I learned in this unit is certainly how easy it is to reduce the risk of doing big mistakes thanks to very simple tools such as interviewing people or launching minimal viable products to test assumptions.
The subject taught me that a big business starts with small steps and that success has very little to do with luck, but a lot to do with market research, networking, organized business models, and strategy, and most of all, persistence.
This subject really helps me so much from market segmentation to product plan. I understand the process of building a successful entrepreneurship and it encouraged me to build my own business.
The most surprising thing for me is that entrepreneurship is not only about having the right connection and meeting the right people, but it's also more about product market fit.
The process of calculating TAM and LTV during this course as a lean startup approach has given me deeper understanding of aspects which are critical for running a business.